2 of the game devlog I'm working on, or of the devlog of the game I'm working on, I guess. This is just a simple title screen I came up with of just like pucks or whatever falling down, just to have some sort of, something there. So if we just get into it now, the single player doesn't work. I don't have anything set up there, but we have a multiplayer thing. So I have, I think the last video, it was just I had a single player, and every time you shot a bullet, it'd give you a point, and you get hit, you'd lose points. Well, now I have multiplayer set up, so I have two controllers, and I can control both players, and they can both move around in the same way, and they both spawn different colored bullets. And when you shoot somebody, you get a point. So this red is player 2. So if I shoot the blue player, then I get a point. And they can't be hit while they're flashing, so there's a bit of an invincibility going on. And also, if you get hit with your own bullets, you lose 2 points. If you get hit, the other person doesn't gain points. They have to actually hit you for that. So I think losing points is fine for how this is set up now. So, you shoot a player, you get a point. You get hit by your own bullet, you lose a point, or you lose 2 points. You get hit by their bullets, you don't lose any points, but they get a point. So might tweak it, score a little bit. Maybe you get hit, you only lose 1 point instead of 2 points. I don't know. But that's the basics of everything I have right now. So the plans for the future is going to be, I think I'm going to have multiplayer be like a timed thing, so you have like 2 minutes to get as many points as possible. And then I think I might eventually want to add a mode where you have a certain amount of lives, and every time you get hit, you lose a life. Also, I'm going to have it when the bullets hit a player, they disappear, because right now they just bounce off of it. So like that might bounce off the player and then bounce back into them after the invincibility ends, and just like do extra damage or whatever. So I think if a bullet hits a player, it should disappear is what I'm going to have it set up as. Also, because something interesting that happens is, if I just get over here, you can stick a bullet inside of a player if you get too close to them, because of the way that it spawns in. So, and also shooting off these walls when you're right next to them, it hurts you. So I need to figure out a way to have that not happen. Probably just like check if there's a wall there, and then if there is, just destroy the bullet or something. But yeah. And then I also have plans for some single player modes. One where you try and get as many points as possible, and it'd be like with the previous thing with every time you shoot a bullet, you get a point, and every time you get hit, you lose 10 points, and you try and get as many points in a certain amount of time. I think I'll have a mode with targets where you try and hit all the targets as fast as possible. Get the lowest time for the targets and stuff. And then one where you have a limited number of bullets to get to a certain location, or you try to get somewhere in the least amount of bullets as you can. So, sort of like a skill kind of thing. Because I think I mentioned this in the previous video, but there's going to be 3 classes eventually. So there's going to be like there's going to be like a shotgun one that has more knockback but shoots less frequently, but also shoots like multiple bullets at once. And there's going to be a sniper class, which shoots one bullet really like very quickly, and has a lot of knockback as well. So and doesn't fire as quickly as well. So, the knockback and stuff. And then I'll have some extra maps, and then the UI is going to be the most, well, I don't think it's going to be the most hard part, but it's going to be a thing. So I'm going to have, like map selection, and then there's going to have to be like player selection as well. So when you go into multiplayer, you choose the map, and then it loads another screen, and then you choose which kind of player you want, the like assault rifle class or the shotgun or the sniper class or whatever. So I'm gonna have to figure out all that, and also figure out how to make the different classes and stuff. So that's probably gonna be my next endeavor, is figuring out the different classes. So, yeah, that's what I've got so far. And yes, when I add more, when I get to a certain point more, then I will make another video because this is really fun to do. I mean, the gaming stuff, the making it, and you know. So, yeah. Well, I will see you then.